Hey there everyone, this is Jessica from domesticatedme.com here with a special video. This is going to be a vlog slash haul slash informational video. If you're someone who wants to start a YouTube channel or have a YouTube channel but you want to upgrade your equipment but you're not sure what to get, then this video is for you. So let's get started. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jessica Flores and I'm a blogger and vlogger at domesticatedme.com. This is where I produce all of the video content for that website. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button right now so you get all of the latest as they come out. If you're unfamiliar with me, then you might not know that I'm one of 18 creators handpicked by YouTube to attend the NextUp 2016 program. It is sort of like an intense boot camp for YouTube creators. They held the first round in the YouTube Space New York, the YouTube Space LA, and the YouTube Space in London. I was one of 18 to go to the New York Space. It was basically film school all crammed into 1 week, and I received training, classes, we had mentors, and we had an alumni panel with former NextUp folks, creators who are huge now, and so we got to learn from tech to creative to writing to all of everything that you could ever possibly need to know for YouTube. And one of the things that we all got at the very end was a $2,500 gift card to B&H Photo, which is like the place to get any film, video, photography equipment in New York City. So today I went to B&H and picked up the items that I wanted, my upgrades, my new toys for my channel, and I want to share what I got, why I got them, and also some recommendations if you're thinking about creating a channel or upgrading your equipment so that you can make better videos. I'm going to start by showing you a little bit of the store so you can see what it looks like. It is massive, it's huge, and then I'll show you what I purchased. All right, now let's get to what I purchased. So I'm going to start with the big things. I know the first thing that you're probably thinking about is what camera should I get. I have been filming for the last several months, years with a T3i, a Canon T3i, a Rebel series. It's basically a starter DSLR. If you are starting with YouTube, if you've been using, say, your phone or the camera on your computer, then I would definitely suggest that you upgrade, and the easiest to use of the DSLRs are definitely the T series, the Rebel series. I have the T3i, but now there are new versions of it. I think there's a T6i now, so definitely look into that if you have the budget for them. If you have a Rebel but you want to take it to another level, you want the next step, you want something that's not crazy expensive or crazy technical but has more features and just, you know, takes you to the next level, then I definitely recommend the EOS 80D from Canon. This is very similar. The body, the features are similar to the Rebel, so you won't feel like this is a whole new machine that you're getting. You'll be familiar with some of the features, but it just has more features, more things that you can play around with and change some of the settings. So here it gives you some of the technical aspects of it. It has 24.2 megapixels. The ISO for the photo setting is 16,000. For the video setting is 12,800. It has up to 7.0 frames per second. Now, if your eyes glaze over, you know, or you're like, oh, you're saying a little too much, I don't really understand some of that. I get you. I am still learning about cameras, and even though I've had this intense training at YouTube, there are some things that it's kind of, you know, it's a lot. People go to film school to learn about all this, so I'm still learning. But here's what I can tell you really quickly is that this has Wi-Fi, which is awesome, because if you're out shooting and you want to post something on Instagram or Twitter, you know, just like here's a sneak peek of what I'm shooting today, then you use your phone, it has Wi-Fi, you can get the app and immediately post to social media, which I think is really cool. It also has autofocus, so as you're moving, it'll follow you along. If you have a product and you want to show it close to the camera, it'll focus on you, and then you hold up the product to the lens and it'll focus on the lens, and then you put your hand down and it'll focus back to your face. That is another really good feature about these cameras. The 70D was a model that I was originally going to purchase, but the 80D just came out, so I thought, why not get the 80D? It's the latest model and just was a no-brainer for me. Now for vlogs, I wanted a different camera for a vlog. Because I've been using the Rebel, I know how difficult it can be to carry it around when I'm going to an event and I want to look cute and not have a huge camera bag with me. So I wanted a different camera, a smaller camera that I can shoot my vlogs with. And so I picked up the Sony a5100. This is basically the camera that you'll see a lot of, you know, big YouTubers use when they're filming their vlogging. It's just small, and you can easily fit it in a purse. It has a screen that flips up so that you can look at yourself, and it has filters so that it can kind of smooth your skin out. And I wouldn't go too crazy with it, but it can be helpful on days when you're not wearing makeup, or you know, you just need a little help. You're maybe not having a good skin day, and so you can use that little filter. You just put it in light and it'll smooth you out a little bit, which is really nice. The filter is a nice touch. Obviously the flip camera, that you can see yourself while you're filming. If you're talking to the camera, you see exactly how you come out. That make sure that you're focused, make sure that you're getting the background that you want, etc. So that is one of the big things. It also has Wi-Fi, which again, for the reasons that I mentioned with the 80D, is a big help. I'll give you some of the little things that it says here. It has 24.3 megapixel, fast hybrid AF, autofocus, touch. It has a touch screen, I forgot about that, and it has a built-in flash. So there you go. This is the Sony a5100. The next big item that I purchased was the Zoom H4n. This is a recording device, an audio device. This was one of the things that I was able to touch and play around with and learn about at the YouTube space, that the Creator Camp in NextUp. And I really fell in love with it because audio for me is not that great. I'm currently using a lavalier that I connect right to my camera. I was using the mic that was on the camera itself, but the audio was not that great, which is why I upgraded to a lav, but even that is not the greatest. So I'm picking this up because I can connect my lavalier to this. I can make sure that it's recording. I can see the levels. It is a separate set of audio in case something were to happen where the camera didn't pick it up. Then I have this, and again, I know I can see the levels if I have a hot mic, if my voice is way too high, if it's way too low, I can fix that all with the Zoom. So this, for me, was something that I definitely wanted to pick up. The next item that I picked up was a slick tripod. This is something that, you know, a lot of us were discussing what we were going to buy with our gift card. And one of the things that a lot of us said is that we wanted to buy things that we normally wouldn't invest in on our own. So one of those things are tripods. I have 2 tripods, but they're both like cheap tripods that I bought on Amazon that were like 30 bucks. And so they're not the sturdiest, they're not the best. So I went ahead and invested in a better metallic, sturdier tripod that I can use at home when I'm shooting my videos. The tripod that I purchased was great. It was a step up from what I have, but it didn't come with a level. So I purchased this little thing. This little cube right here is a bubble level. So I attach it to the camera itself, and it helps me see if I am even, because that's an issue that I've been having, is that sometimes I'll record and it looks fine, but then I'll watch the video and the camera's a little slanted, and that's really annoying. So this will help me ensure that my camera, my tripod, it's all level and recording and looks good on camera. And the last thing that I purchased was this AC adapter. This is a battery that connects to an outlet. This is going to be a game changer for me. I currently have extra batteries that I use. When one runs out, I switch it out. But when I'm filming, it's on a tripod. And if the battery runs out, I have to remove the camera from the tripod and then switch out the battery and then put it back on. And then I have to get back in the groove of shooting and getting back to whatever topic it is that I was covering in my video. This will prevent that from ever happening again. I can put this in. It's like a regular size battery, but I would leave the door open, and then that has a cord to the adapter which connects to an outlet, and then I can shoot and shoot and shoot and the battery will never die, which is, again, a game changer. Now the extras that I mentioned. The Canon 80D came with an extra battery that came for free. It also came with a 16GB memory card. The other camera also came with a 16GB memory card, and then I also got a filter for free. All that was free. The tripod, as I mentioned, has its own carrying bag, and then I got, each camera came with its own camera bag, so I'll show you those. So for the A6100, I got this cute little camera right here, the little camera bag. This is super cute, but I'm probably not going to use it because the whole purpose of getting the A5100 is that I could stick it in my purse. So I'm going to invest in a little smaller case that I can use to travel with my A5100. And then my Canon came with this case, which I won't use because if I am going to travel around with this, with my Canon, I have a Kelly Moore bag that is beautiful and I love it, and it looks like a regular purse. So that was everything that I purchased at B&H with the gift card that I received from YouTube at the NextUp Creator Camp. If you have any questions, please feel free to use the comment section below to ask your questions, make any requests. I'm happy to hear from you guys always, but if I can help you in any way, I'd be happy to help you. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and again, subscribe if you're not already. Thanks again, and stay tuned.